Hi, how are you? I'm Brian Keeler. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Hi. Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I think you got one of my cards there.
Yep.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Brian Keeler.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Hi, how are you? Thank you. This usually gets going about 5 or 10 minutes right before the train comes. And then so many people come up here, you wish you had more hands. Politicians or actually candidates should have this transplant where you can have two right hands, so you can be shaking hands with two people at the same time. It's a little difficult with the old left-handed backhand grab. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
I'm Brian Keeler. I'm running for the state senate.
Good luck to you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And actually, when I first started, I didn't think that this would be the part that I would enjoy, but actually meeting people and shaking hands and looking people in the eye and making contact with people is really my favorite part. I don't need to tell you what my least favorite part is. So we do this about a couple days a week. And it's a great way to meet lots of people because they come to you. It's difficult to meet this many people when you're going door to door because you just don't have time. Good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
I'm Brian Keeler. I'm running for the New York State Senate.
You a Democrat or Republican?
I'm a Democrat. But
I vote for you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. We love those. So when I first got here, there was nobody here, so I put my stuff down here on the little walkway, and I started folding up these little one-sheet things, which is more about our campaign. And this guy comes walking down here and stands here and points down and he says, "Can I have one of those?" And I'm thinking, yeah. And he takes a look at it and he says, "You know, it's time for us to change, man. We got to get rid of everybody who's in power." And I said, "Well, do you want to come down here and do this and I'll ride the train in and do your job today?" He said, "It's tempting." I said, "No, you don't want to do that." But the difference between the response we're getting now and that we were even getting 3 weeks ago when we first started coming to train stations is like night and day. Everybody has seen our signs, has seen our commercials. Everything that we've done is starting to really take hold, and I can feel the wave starting to happen. I was told by Joe Ruggiero a while ago when we first started this process that you'll feel it if you're going to win. And for the last couple of days, I've been feeling it. We planned it that way. Hi, how you doing? Good, how are you? Good morning. You got my card? Pizza. 2 slabs of pizza. And that's pretty healthy for me in the last week and a half. Well, we're actually going to a place that's about, it's actually about 5 miles from where I live. And this is the first time that Senator Clinton has actually been in my hometown of Hopewell Junction. And John Hall and Senator Clinton are throwing a wing-ding down here, or an event, a rally, at this restaurant just down the street from where I live, and I'm going to go and welcome them to my hometown and also to speak.
What you gonna say?
Well, that's for me to know and you to find out. The obligatory buttons.
Absolutely.
So I'll carry a few of these, hand them out. I remember when we went to Yearly Coast, we had handed these buttons out to everybody in Yearly Coast. And finally, on the 3rd day of the convention, I met Mark Warner. And he shook my hand and I said, "Hello, I'm Brian Keeler." And he looked at my button here and he said, "Oh, so you're the guy. You realize how many buttons there are here in Las Vegas for a New York State Senate race?" Wow! Congratulations!
Just right around the corner, like right there.
Hi, I'm Brian Keeler. Nice to meet you. Running for New York State Senate. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. How are you? Nice to meet you.
So many.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I got it. If I can find it.
He is a resident of the town of East Fishkill, so give it up for one of your own, Brian Keeler, candidate for the New York State Senate.
Thank you, Joe. I am so grateful and enthused. I am grateful that so many people have turned out to welcome my friends John Hall and Senator Clinton to our hometown of Hopewell Junction. And I'm so enthused about the energy in the room and that everyone is here to listen to John's message of accountability and renewal and hope. But let me tell you a couple of stories. First of all, this is a personal story. My father is 84 years old and he has never voted for a Democrat in his life. If you looked up the word Republican in the dictionary, there would be a little pencil drawing of my father. He is, how Republican is he? He's so Republican he won't carry a Roosevelt dime in his pocket. So, the other day I got a call from my father and he said, "Son, this is your father," as if I needed to know who that was. And he said, "This president needs to be impeached." Ladies and gentlemen, friends, if the Republican Party have lost my father, they have lost everything. Let me tell you another story. The last time a Democratic state senator represented this district was in 1910.
Whoa!
When a young man named Franklin Delano Roosevelt was first elected to a statewide office during a Democratic sweep of the Republican Party due to incompetence and scandal. I'm going to be the next one. I want to say that it is so great to see so many people out here. It always wasn't like this. There's been a change in the Hudson Valley. There's been a change in East Fishkill. There's been a change in Dutchess County, and that has been due to a large part of the work done by Joe Ruggiero, who's the chairman of our committee, he's left the building. That's how badly he wants it. He's out recruiting more Democrats. And also the great work done by Kelly Hofe and Dave Lapine here in East Fishkill. And I would like to repeat that we have some great candidates: Carrie Young, Lisa Lapine, John Koch, right here in East Fishkill. And I also want to say the same thing that I've said to everyone as I've traveled across this district this summer. And I have met just about everybody in the 41st District. And I have invited them to come and join our new team. Our new team of John Hall and Elliot Spitzer and Senator Clinton and Virginia Martin and all these candidates here and myself, Brian Keeler. Please come and join our new team. Because together this new team can have a new vision of the future. And we can have a new sense of hope. And all of us together can build and live in a brand new New York. Thank you all very much. Tuesday, we need your help.